Welcome back, everyone. So, Bob didn't do so bad last week. I mean, she's definitely in the running for the Dumbest Feminist of the Year trophy, but her complete lack of self-awareness, irony, and stupidity did get us a few laughs, so I felt reasonably comfortable letting Bob pick out another one. So, let's see what juicy morsel he's brought for us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicole and I am a feminist.
This might come as a shock to you, but we already knew that. The purple hair was kind of a giveaway.
I can already feel the hate comments coming at me.
Or not.
Being a feminist is something that I'm very passionate about, but a lot of people kind of look at it the wrong way.
Do they make you morons repeat this like a prayer in Feminism 101 or something? You all say that. People view it wrong. People have the wrong idea. Well, you know what, Zippy? We got our ideas from what feminists do, not just what they say. Although much of what they say is also disturbing. So if we've gotten the wrong idea, then you've no one to blame but yourselves.
A lot of people think that feminism is about hating men and pretty much taking over the world.
Yeah, I can't imagine where we got a crazy idea like that.
But the definition of feminism is the adequacy of women's rights on the basis of the equality of the sexes. It doesn't say anywhere that women are higher than men. It just talks about equality. And that's what we fight for. But we still get stereotyped and we're called feminazi or lesbians. I'm not a lesbian, some of them are lesbians, and we support lesbians and other gay people. In fact, we support the entire LGBT community. And also, feminism isn't just for women. Anyone can be a feminist because all it's talking about is equality.
I'm seriously going to have to invest in one of those buttons that Chew on Head uses. Instead of the wage gap, though, I need to put this shit on it. Since I don't have one yet, though, I guess I'll take yet another stab at this horse shit. First, read your precious definition again. What it says is the advocacy of women's rights. So if you want equality, kindly tell us all exactly which rights you do not already have. I mean, I'm egalitarian. I believe we should all have the same rights. So if there's some right that I currently have that you do not, by all means, tell me what that is and I will happily advocate for you to get it. To help you out, though, here's a little hint. There aren't any. Secondly, if you dipshits are going to keep insisting that your precious definition is true feminism, then I'm going to have to call bullshit every single time you mention LGBTs. Because guess what else is not mentioned in your definition? LGBT. You can't have it both ways, toots. Either your sacred definition is the be-all, end-all definition and you're lying about equality for everyone, or your definition is wrong and you're lying about what feminism is. Take your pick. I'll wait.
For me, I want to be able to do what I want with my body.
You can. Issue already resolved. Next.
Because adoption isn't always the option.
Oh, I see. This is about abortion. Okay, well, my previous comment still stands. Abortion in the US is already legal. So you already have that right. Ironic, really, because that's not equality to men, as that's not a right that men have. Nor do we even get a say in the decision. We don't get any choice in parental surrender of any type, actually. Women get to make all the choices after conception. Good old equality to men right there. Secondly, no, adoption isn't the only option. There's also abstinence, condoms, male and female actually, birth control pills, birth control implants, birth control patch, birth control shots, and of course the birth control ring. Not to even mention post-conception options like the day after pill and of course abortion. Why in the holy fuck would you think that adoption is the only option? Are you that uninformed?
Many children who are put into the foster system, they never get adopted, and they get into drugs and they get into crime, and they have a higher chance of dropping out. And when they turn 18, they're done. They have nowhere to go. I don't want to set that kid up for failure.
Do I really have to go through that list again? Adoption isn't the only option.
I also don't want a kid because I've been raped. Every time I'd look at that kid, I'd think of that night where I had no consent over my body, and then I had no consent and had to give birth to that child. It's a hard thing to think about, but it's physically and mentally harming.
This is one of those cases where I agree. However, as I mentioned, adoption isn't the only option. In fact, abortion isn't the only option here either if you were already on the pill or implant or any one of the other choices you already have. Further, there's still the day after pill also. So yeah, adoption still isn't the only option here.
Also, if my partner leaves when they find out I'm pregnant, what if I wanted to raise this big, beautiful family, and now I'm stuck supporting this one kid with a minimum wage job, and I have nowhere to go and no support from anybody else, and I relied on that partner that gave me my trust, and now it's gone.
The law is already on your side here, toots. Men cannot surrender parenthood. Whether we wanted the child or not, we remain financially responsible for it by law. In some cases, even if it isn't ours. How much more fucked up does the law need to be to make you idiots happy?
I would also have a hard time keeping the child if I became pregnant right now because I'm so young and I have such a huge future that's just miles away, and if a kid comes into it, I won't be able to support my life, and I won't be able to support that kid's life.
Seriously, do I have to go through that laundry list of options again? You don't have to have a damn kid, okay? It's really just that fucking simple. It's not like one day you're going to just wake up and magically be pregnant. You're not Mary, okay? God is not going to rape you and make you give birth to the next Messiah. Relax.
And all those people that are against abortion won't help any of us who have had children afterwards.
It's called welfare, dear. Food stamps, HUD housing, etc. We are all paying for that shit, whether we want to or not, because it's paid for by taxpayers. I've even given you a handy-dandy link at the bottom so you can easily figure out how to apply for all that free shit provided by all those horrible people unwilling to help you, but do so against their will anyway. And that doesn't even count private and local charities, churches, food banks, etc.
This also isn't about abortion, it's about birth control. Some people aren't ready for kids. Some people do it because they have an iron deficiency. I do it because I'm in a lot of pain on my period. I don't want to be in so much pain that I can't do anything. I don't want to ruin clothes. And I don't want to be nauseous once a week, every month.
Ah, so you have heard of it after all. So then, why the fuck were you yammering on about adoption being the only option? Birth control is an option, and you know it's an option, so what's the fucking problem here? Stock up on your pills. Problem averted. Move along.
Also, tampons and pads are expensive, and they're seen as a luxury item. You can trust me, it ain't luxury going into those things.
Yeah, actually I agree with you feminists on this one. But then, I generally tend to lean toward reducing taxes anyway. Good luck fighting the monstrous bureaucracy that folks like you kept feeding, though. Getting money away from the government is like trying to piss into a hurricane.
Another thing that I want to be able to do is walk down to the grocery store and get some milk without being harassed. I'm harassed by anyone, no matter what I'm wearing.
Harassed by anyone, huh? Bullshit. As if any person who happens to see you on the street has to harass you because you're just so fucking great that no one can resist. Well, Your Honor, I know I was harassing her, but my God, I just can't help it. I have to. Look at her. Get a grip, woman. You're not that fucking attractive, and you're definitely not the center of the fucking universe. Get over yourself.
I have worn a hoodie, jeans, and snow boots before, with a huge puffy coat over me with my hood up, and people catcall me.
Bullshit. I don't think I really need to even add any more to that. It's just total bullshit. Wishful thinking, perhaps, but I don't believe for a second that it actually happened.
And it's terrifying. I don't want to constantly have keys in between my fingers or my hand on my pepper spray.
Well, keys in your fingers is a really shit idea anyway. You're liable to bust up your own hand doing that dumb crap. Take a self-defense class. Look around your local area. Lots of places offer them, and some of them are even free.
I shouldn't have to be afraid to wear something that a man can wear. If he's wearing a tank top and shorts because it's hot out, I should be able to wear a tank top and shorts because it's hot out.
You can. Unless you live in a fucking convent or something. This is America. You can wear whatever the hell you want. So I don't see the issue here.
I shouldn't be harassed like I'm an animal in the zoo because I'm trying to be comfortable.
Oh, I should have guessed. Look, shit for brains. You can wear whatever the fuck you want, okay? What you cannot do is control everyone else's reaction to it. You do not get to dictate everyone else's opinions. You are not entitled to control their brains. It's called freedom, idiot, and it's for everyone, not just you.
I also want to fight for everyone who doesn't have a voice, because it's not just women that are oppressed.
Well, sorry to splash a little reality into your bubble, Skippy, but you've already established that you're standing up for women against the evil, oppressive men. So there's no one else left.
So I will march, I will stand up individually to people. I will say things on social media to bring attention to it. Because no one should be afraid because they were born black, or they were born Muslim, or they were born gay.
Every one of those are still just men and women, moron. So like I said before, there's no one else left. Okay, I'm done with you. She goes on to claim she's standing up for scared black people, scared Muslims, scared LGBTs, and scared friends. Whole lot of scared people out there, apparently. Of course, there might not be so many scared people if you and the rest of your delusional cult focus on reality instead of bullshit narratives, but hey, then who would you get to stand up for? Have to shout from the rooftops for someone, right? How else will everyone know I'm such a good person? That's it for this time, folks. I'll see you all next time.